Legal English course and lesson for students and teachers. For students who would like to take LNUT exam or any other Cambridge Legal English exam. So let's get started our Legal English course and we will focus on the company law area. So we will analyze and make out the reading passage with the following exercises. So let's get started. Now, we do have the reading passage under the title Company Restructuring. Here, we need to select an appropriate best options which we need to use in our sentence structure. So let's get started. Company restructuring in company law. Company restructuring is usually a response from the company to expand, merge, or downsize depending on the economic circumstances prevailing. So here it is. The best answer is a response from the company to expand, not extend. The important thing for the company is that surely timing, not punctuality of the restructuring. Company restructuring can be defined as. So here we do have defined as the collocations or phrases or expressions, wherever, defined as a process through which a company significantly changes the contractual relationships that exist among its creditors, shareholders, employees, and other stakeholders. Usually, the goal of restructuring is to increase the overall market value, not general market value, of the business enterprise. However, in recessionary times, the goal may be different, and the focus may be on trying to maintain the company's effectiveness and profitability. So it should be maintained, not kept. So you need to follow actually legal English vocabulary, not ordinary English. Some warning signs are obvious and need to be taken seriously. One may be the need to remedy poor financial performance. So, remedy, not cure. It's not some sickness, it's financial performance. So, it will be remedy. The warning signs are usually pretty clear: declining or stagnating sales, accounting losses, or a falling stock price. So our correct actually word is falling stock price. Defaulting on debts resulting in bankruptcy may occur in more extreme situations. Restructuring the debt can be difficult and costly. In some cases, however, legal processes are available that can greatly speed up the process, not accelerate, greatly speed up the process. In the United States, for example, bankruptcy can also be used to breathe new life into a business. Companies are allowed, for example, in a bankruptcy to reject unfavorable leases or sell unwanted assets in a competitive auction. On the other hand, another reason to restructure is as a result of a new corporate strategy or to take advantage, not follow advantage, because we do have collocations and phrasal verbs here: take advantage of a business opportunity. Such restructuring may involve expansion, including mergers, consolidations, acquisitions, and various other activities, which result in an enlargement of a firm or its scope of operations, not width, scope of operation. For example, diversified films businesses may be split into, you can see here very obvious, split into also expressions, independent entities, each with its own common stock. In this case, there is an equity spin off. This can be beneficial when high growth business is being held back by a parent company. So, held back is our correct expression. One sign here is when the stock market is valuing the entire company. It's impossible to be complete company, entire company for less than if it were split into separate entities. And the last sentence is the options available are frequently dependent on each individual company's circumstances and the prevailing market in which the company operates, not performs. Next, our exercise is it also belongs to our article for the company law, and we need to answer the questions. First question is, what does company restructuring usually depend on? An answer is, it depends on the reasons why a company might want to restructure, such as a response to market circumstances, either to take opportunities for expansion or to contract operations to preserve profitably in recessionary times. Next, second question is whose contractual relationships are changed? They are creditors, shareholders, employees, and other stakeholders. Third question, what are the warning signs of poor financial performance? So, declining or stagnating sales, accounting losses, or a falling stock price. The next fourth question is how can bankruptcy breathe new life into a business? By being in a position to reject unfavorable leases and to sell unwanted assets in a competitive auction. Next, fifth, how can a business restructure to expand? By merging, consolidating, or acquiring other companies or other activities which result in enlargement. The last question is when might an equity spin off be beneficial? When high growth is being held back by a parent company. Next is the vocabulary exercise. We need to actually fill the appropriate gaps with the appropriate answers from the article. In other words, we need to complete the sentences with the appropriate words. So, restructuring depends on the prevailing economic conditions. What is the overall value of the company? In recessionary times, companies have to think carefully about whether to expand or not. Of course, declining sales or stagnating sales are one indication of poor financial performance. Fifth, in an extreme situation, companies may default on their debts. Sixth, competitive auctions are used to sell off unwanted assets. The last hour exercise belongs to company law of legal English is here we need to complete the sentences in our own words. First, there were significant accounting losses, so the company was wound up or put into liquidation. Next, second, the company was looking for new business opportunities and decided to expand or to merge with an existing company or to take over another company which would be beneficial to its operation. And the last one, an equity spin-off was considered because the company wanted to increase its profitability by expanding each of its smaller companies or concentrate on developing some aspects of the business operated through smaller companies. So that's all for these legal English course and lessons. If you would like to actually learn and study more for these lessons belong to legal English, kindly ask you to subscribe my YouTube channel and like my videos. Also, wise, you can find this PDF version material on my Telegram channel. So I invited you to join my Telegram channel as well. So thanks for watching and stay tuned.